See, if you fucking with me, that's the only thing you need to worry about. Everybody don't need
Palace, what you cooking?
what the fuck we got going. It ain't their business.
If I give my all to you, you better not say shit. If I drop all of my hoes, you better not say shit. So when I pull up with this dick, you better take it. So baby, take this, and you better not say shit. If I give my all to you, you better not say shit. If I drop all of my hoes, you better not say shit. So when I pull up with this dick, you better take it. So baby, take this, and you better not say shit. I keep my business to myself, so give it all to me. Yeah, your girl already told me that you spill.
She told me everything.
Rose on good tongue in your pussy at the same time. Then I make you feel so good you gon' wanna taste mine. And I'm what your body craving in the late night, during the daytime. Baby, let's not waste time. If I drop all of my hoes, that mean that pussy's mine. If I say bring me that body, that mean right now. If I give my all to you, you better not say shit. If I drop all of my hoes, you better not say shit. So when I pull up with this dick, you better take it. So baby, take this, and you better not say shit. If I give my all to you, you better not say shit. If I drop all of my hoes, you better not say shit. So when I pull up with this dick, you better take it. So baby, take this, and you better not say shit.
Babe, look at your body, can already tell it is natural. I'm about to beat you through the mattress. Lil' mama the baddest. No, I didn't say that I love her, but I handle her body with passion. She come with some baggage, yeah. She already damaged. I had two playing the factor. I'ma eat it right out of her. Yeah, I'm fucking her raw. That mean you ain't fucking no nothing. Shut up, that's the end of the discussion. You still talking, don't ask me no questions. I need peace while I'm eyeing you naked. When I stroke you, get added aggression. From the side, I'm pulling your hair. From your booty, I'm taking it there. Sneaky link is a private affair. Sneaky link in a private affair. For real.
If I give my all to you, you better not say shit. If I drop all of my
Y'all know what's up with me. Y'all know what's up with us. Y'all know what the hell going on. Uno had to spin through the night, hit my detectives and say, hey, detectives, we got a case tonight. If y'all want to be a part of the case, come jump on. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Nightcap, DaOnes Detective Agency. I am your host, your boy, the lead dick in this thing, but I'm still on probation. It's your boy, Uno the one, Jenny Hardheaded son. We are here. We are tapped in. This ain't gonna be a 2-hour case. Well, I hope it ain't gonna be a 2-hour case. I just wanted to come and do a little nightcap to see what y'all was up to, man. To see how y'all was feeling. How was y'all day? Let me know how your day went. We gonna go ahead and do a quick roll call, and we gonna see who in the building. We gonna get right into the case. We ain't even playing away. I already got IG started. We got IG lit. We got Twitch lit. We in this mud lit like a big. So, hey, let's do it, man. When we come back, we're going to see who in. Who getting this nightcap work. Roll call up next.
Roll call. Hurry up, detectives. It's time to work.
This be so frustrating, bro. This frustrates me sometimes when this internet get to acting stupid like that. But let me see who in the building tonight. We got my boy V Oshi in the building. What up, V? We in the building, man. My number one side piece in America. My girl Booby in the building. Hey, Boo, I hope your day was amazing. V, I hope you had a great day. It's that girl New in the building. What's up, New? Good to see you. Good to see you. New got a new podcast coming out on Fridays. Y'all get with New. She'll tell you. She'll tell you what she got going on. My boy V say he cool. Bro, hey, yeah, you know, it's that internet, man. It's taking a little bit for it to transition, but I think we good now. Hey, Speed IG, I'm already on that. What's up, Michelle? Thank you for being here on this nightcap. You know, I just popped up to give y'all this nightcap. We got a good case because somebody called me and said Gannon is missing. I said, Gannon? Don't worry, I'm gonna get a couple of my detectives. We gonna come find out what the hell went on with Gannon. Hey, New said my day was good until I got caught in the rain. I love the rain though. I love the rain, man. I dealt with a bunch of summer campers 1 week and a day left. I know your head is spinning because them kids do not be playing the radio, bro. Hey, VO, she said I can't hear you. Now I got it. We lit now. Y'all should be able to hear me. New in the building. New, don't laugh. Tell them folk about what your podcast is on Friday. Hey, boss said, what's good? What up, boss? What's up? What's up? What's up? Boss in the building. Hey, what it do, boss? Michelle said, what up? What up? I can hear you now. Don't start that shit tonight. You shouldn't have started that shit Friday. Don't tell me not to start. You should have never, ever started. Now, hey, y'all, when we come back, man, we finna go ahead and get into this case, man. This is the case of the night. I popped out. This one is called, where's Gannon? Where is Lil Gannon? We don't know where Lil Gannon at. Make sure y'all spin by the Highway Collection, hwycollection.com to get all your drip needs. It is a back to school special. Do not send them babies to no back to school with no I drive for coochie or I drive for head shirt on. Go to the kids section. Get them kids a good highway shirt and some shorts. You can get your baby a little highway dress. She can be cute, he can be handsome, and y'all can be straight and not being called to the principal's office for talking about I got a shirt on that said I drive for head. Okay? Be smart. When we come back, man, we're going to kick off this case, but you are tapped in to DaOnes Detective Agency. You might miss it in the morning, so I brought it to you this afternoon. Let's get into it. Welcome to work, detectives.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The Ones Detective Agency, with your captain, Uno the One.
So he said he was going to his friend's house to play video games.
He left at 3:30.
I don't know the exact time.
This woman is in the midst of lying to police. Just hours ago, she brutally murdered her son Gannon, hid his body in the basement, and called 911 to report him missing. Officers at the scene have no idea what they walked into, and they will quickly find themselves entangled in this killer's twisted lies.
Is there anybody down here?
No.
No.
So then when I get downstairs, he had one of
Let me know. Let me know what we're doing. Let me know what we're doing. Don't act. Booby. Thank you, boo. Are we locking them up? We locking up. My girl said we finna lock up, so guess what we finna do? If Booby said we locking them up,
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him, now.
the guns. I was terrified. He asked me to give him a suitcase.
we talking
Is
about
Gannon in the
bone face line,
dumpster?
Lou.
No,
You didn't hurt Gannon? Did you kill Gannon?
no.
But this was just the beginning of her lies.
Why would I hurt our child? I had everything in the world. I have no motive.
So tell me where he is and let me help you.
I don't know where he is. All I can tell you is
According to those papers, she was just his stepmom. She was just his stepmother. So I'm wondering, what was her motive of killing this young man? Was it jealousy that he was getting too much attention from the father? Was it she wanted him gone so they can have the life that she always wanted with just him and her? Like, I ain't, bruh. That guilty ass note, hell yeah, like, nah, bruh, right. Like Boo said, bruh, because ain't no way you don't know what time you let your child go play. New said, hey, you don't seem too concerned that your child is missing. That's what I'm saying. We need to book her. We need to go ahead and book her. What up, Fly? Oh, ain't nothing, bro. Hey, you know what, Fly? Since you got here, but we ain't even doing no late duty, bro. We ain't even doing no desk duty. I'm going to go ahead and run that back because we ain't up but 30 seconds in. I'm going to run it back so you can see it. We're going to start that thing from the TOP. Let's do it. Oh, this shit don't want to go back. There we go.
So he said he was going to his friend's house to play video games.
He left at 3:30.
I don't know the exact time.
This woman is in the midst of lying to police. Just hours ago,
You feel like he was just being like kind of rambunctious, just being like bouncing around, being a standard kid. And she was upset with it. She didn't know how to handle it. I wonder, do she have kids? Has she ever been around a family type environment where kids are involved, where the house is active? That's a big thing you got to figure out too. Before y'all get to calling these folk girlfriend and boyfriend and whatnot, you got to vet these people and see how they act around children. See if they even want children. See how they treat their own children. Before you be giving up, y'all be giving up that coochie without it. Ooh, we ain't gonna talk about it though. We gonna go ahead and stick on the case. I don't feel like
she
arguing and
brutally
swinging on
murdered her
y'all this
son
evening.
Gannon, hid his body
Not
in the
tonight.
basement, and called 911 to report him missing.
Hey, clock in, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button so y'all can clock in. Let me get my other apparatus, my other device. Damn, where'd my phone go? Oh, there it is. Get my other device to see who the lead detective.
Officers at the scene have no idea what they walked into, and they will quickly find themselves entangled in this killer's twisted lies.
Is there anybody down here?
No.
No one.
So then when I get downstairs, he had one of the guns, and I was terrified. He asked me to give him a suitcase.
Is Gannon in a dumpster?
No.
You didn't hurt Gannon? Did you kill Gannon?
No.
But this was just the beginning of her lies.
Why would I hurt our child? I had everything in the world. I have no motive.
So tell me where he is and let me help you.
I don't know where he is. All I can tell you is I did not hurt him.
In the early hours of January 27th, Letitia texts her supervisors at Widefield School District 3 stating that she cannot come to work. Allegedly, her stepfather was killed in a hit and run, and she has to tend to his passing. Nearly 6 hours later, at 9:56 a.m., Letitia sends another text to her employer.
Them bitches done soundproof the interrogation room to get good audio. That's what I was thinking about. I think these motherfuckers done soundproof the booth to get good audio on the interrogation room, bro. That wild as hell, but it's a good look. It's a good look. Fly high, brought you up to speed,
This
bro.
time, she states that Gannon is sick and she needs to stay home. However, just 20 minutes later at 10:16 a.m., a neighbor's surveillance camera captures Letitia and Gannon entering their red Nissan Frontier and driving away. During this time, Letitia would visit a Petco on Nevada Avenue instead of visiting a doctor to treat her allegedly sick son. By 2 p.m.
If the baby's sick, why the hell you went to Petco? Hey, y'all, look, detectives. OG in the building. What up, OG? What's up, cuzzo? I hope your day was good, man. Shit, bro. I love when you be tapping in, bro. Thank you for coming and kicking it with me, but I know you just got off work and handling business. But I love you, cuz. For real. Hey, Modesty, what's up, boo? We got a little night cap going on. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Hey, Sharon. Hey, boo. We got a little nightcap. I'm glad y'all came in. Y'all want me to start it back over? Y'all started over for y'all. Ain't no this extra. Y'all came and got a little this extra case because they called me. And I said, I got a few detectives that'll come on by and give you a little razzle dazzle. Let's start it from the top then. Since all my people just came in the building, we're going to run it back one more time. Let's do it. Well, this thing taking forever to load up. Come on, kids. You filthy animals. It's all right. I'm just finna reload it. Finna take that junk down. I've been playing with it too much. That didn't sound that didn't sound right. Pause. I usually don't, man, I ain't saying no goddamn pause. I'm a grown ass man. I don't be saying that like that. All right, here we go. From the top.
He said he was going to his friend's house to play video games.
He left at 3:30.
I don't know the exact time.
This woman is in the midst of lying to police. Just hours ago, she brutally murdered her son Gannon, hid his body in the basement, and called 911 to
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that.
Officers at the scene have no idea what they walked into, and they will quickly find themselves entangled in this killer's twisted lies.
Is there anybody down here?
No.
No.
So then when I get downstairs, he had one of the guns. And I was terrified. He asked me to give him a suitcase.
Is Gannon in a dumpster?
No.
You didn't hurt Gannon? Did you kill Gannon?
No.
But this was just the beginning of her lies.
Why would I hurt our child? I had everything in the world. I have no motive.
So tell me where he is and let me help you.
I don't know where he is. All I can tell you is I did not hurt him.
You know I got to give out passes tonight because, you know, I just popped up this emergency case, so people just coming on in. Now, in the morning, they late. You know what they getting, bruh. You know what they getting, bruh. Ain't no bean sliding. We got work to do. You feel me? I'm glad you kept me sharp, bruh.
In the early hours of January 27th, Letitia texts her supervisors at Widefield School District 3 stating that she cannot come to work. Allegedly, her stepfather was killed in a hit and run, and she has to tend to his passing. Nearly 6 hours later, at 9:56 a.m., Letitia sends another text to her employers. This time, she states that Gannon is sick and she needs to stay home. However, just 20 minutes later, at 10:16 a.m., a neighbor's surveillance camera captures Letitia and Gannon entering their red Nissan Frontier and driving away.
I'm in here goddamn baking too. And my studio is right in the garage, so whatever the garage feels, it is. And you know, my room was an added addition, so we don't have like the central air. So I got a little fan over here, but I be giving y'all with 3 bright ass lights on me. I be in here. It be probably when I be recording with y'all, it probably be about 90, 93. But that's why it'd be so cool in the mornings. In the mornings when it settle down, in the morning it'd be a vibe. But at night, yeah, it'd be lit. It'd be lit.
This time, Letitia would visit a Petco on Nevada Avenue instead of visiting a doctor to treat her allegedly sick son. By 2 p.m., both Gannon and Letitia returned.
Why did we go to Petco? Why did we go to Petco if the boy sick?
Home, but something was off. Not only did Letitia purchase cleaning supplies moments after their return, but backed all the way into her driveway. According to family and friends, Letitia never backed up all the way into the driveway.
On God, boy. Boy, listen. One of my partners did replace their goddamn AC unit, boy. 5 rackets. Ooh. I gotta get me one. I gotta get me a
But
little
for
18.
now, only
We
one
rocking
credible
though.
conclusion can be made. The only person
Made me feel like I'm back in the Humvee and goddamn Iraq.
last in contact with Gannon was his own stepmother. And oddly enough, she would report him to be
Concealing the boy
missing
body,
5
nigga.
hours later at 7 p.m.
My son was supposed to be home at 6
Let's go
o'clock,
big,
and
y'all.
it's almost 7. And we went to, like, all his friends' house. He said he was going to be at his friend's house, and they said he wasn't there, and the other one said he never came there. So I don't know any other people to call and ask. And I talked to my husband, so I told him how to call you guys as fast as I could because I don't know anyone else here that he could be.
If your kid missing, y'all, if y'all kid missing, folks, y'all, that's how y'all gonna sign at the 911. But hey, Letitia got a black girl name too. But I just want to tell Letitia she is this was
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Boom, boom, boom.
He's only 11.
With this call, officers rushed to Letitia's home in an attempt to gather as much information as possible, because every single second, Gannon's trail gets colder.
Did he take his bike?
No.
Okay, because somebody saw a little kid on a bike. They posted it, but I didn't know if he brought it.
Well, he didn't, unless he took it sooner and brought it back because Lena ends up getting a bike.
What color's the bike?
Dinner.
Blue
And he never
and black.
went home. They thought he was at his friend's house. He's like,
Yeah, there's
he never
one
went to his
picture
friend's
someone
house.
sent he was on,
Okay.
and he was taking the switch.
For someone who just realized their son is missing, Letitia is strangely calm. Not only that, she states with her initial alibi that Gannon was visiting her friend, which is clearly a lie as Gannon never left the home after his return. Undoubtedly, something is very wrong here. But for these officers, Letitia is nothing more than a concerned mother as they continue to search her home.
Okay, because you weren't in here in the beginning, right? I didn't know if I had that box cutter and all that stuff in there because I told him about he dropped the candle last night.
oh, okay.
And I thought I must have picked it up. I was just making sure I didn't want you to be like, oh, just a box cutter. But yeah, I had to cut this, and I told them.
seems to me that she's hosting a party. Like she's like, hey, welcome in, guys. Welcome in, detectives. Hey, yeah. Like she's hosting. She's on her hosting vibe, bro. She ain't giving me no signs of no concerned step parent. Straight up, like my boy said, boss said, no panic in her voice at all. No urgency in her movements. No frantic in her hands. No, her body language is totally relaxed, and she's in hosting mode, bro. You feel me? So yeah, she already showed her signs of guilt. My girl said she home. I'm glad you say, boo. She said, now I'm ready to lock in. Thank you. Good evening, good, beautiful people. What the hell? That shit sound crazy. Hey, girl, hey. Let's get back to it, man.
I wasn't even going to tell Dad, and I was going to figure out a way to put this in there.
Right, bro, looking real good tonight.
At least you got a carpet. Yeah,
right, I just took it and like covered up with the carpet and stuff like that.
A big goose.
Does he have any friends around here?
There is let me look on this thing. He did have this one, like, book thing.
It's where you're supposed to be at down the road. But they checked that already? They went over there and talked to him, and they're like, no, we hadn't seen him at all. Oh, okay.
He did have this, like,
And you talked to parents, right? You didn't talk to...
Yeah, Connor's mom came over, who is a friend he hangs out with all the time. So they come over. The people here, the friends, they were just the ones that...
Listen to her, bro. Nah, bro. Like...
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Boom, boom, boom.
A bunch of people came over.
Keep in mind that officers have not yet completed their house search. They have only gone through the home superficially. Yet, oddly, Letitia is trying her best to keep them restrained to two sections of the house. The living room, where there is a burnt piece of carpet, and Gannon's room. This strange behavior would only worsen as Letitia is committed to keeping the officers where they are.
He forgets to like bring this or bring that or bring this or bring that. You know?
Still good.
Yeah.
So no clothes are missing or nothing?
No, we actually lay out all the clothes all the time. Like for, like every day at school, we lay out clothes, we do whatever.
Is his jacket gone?
He had he has several jackets. Like it depends on, I'm very like fashion. So like it just depends on jackets. Like he might have this black one with this, or there's a blue one with.
I'm big on fashion. But was something that you needed to say when your stepson is missing? I'm big on fashion. I hope you like orange. Orange and white, possibly. Oh, you might go to a prison where it's green.
This.
So he had a jacket.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Silver jackets. Like, you see the kid has, like tons and tons of clothes, and he just,
Okay.
he has all that stuff, so.
There was a weird text that Dad got about something about
90
bath
pounds,
salts. And hey, if I can get some bath salts, do we have any bath salts? And my friend will let me play Sonic or something at their house.
He sent that to his dad?
Yeah. I got it. And then Mom goes through everything, finds this part.
Look how she acting.
Yeah.
This is the exact moment that officers realized that Letitia was hiding something from them. It's strange that she randomly closes the door here as if there was something in the basement that she didn't want.
You did that right in front of 12, Letitia. Tisha, the boy in the basement. Hey, Nita. What's up, Nita? Thank you for being here. Hey, Booby said, so you don't know what your child got on, but you big on fashions. That's what I'm saying. How is any of that shit relevant to and showing no type of worry or concern that this child is missing? She was hosting a party. She had several uniformed men in her house, and she was hosting a party. She was not giving information of a concerned step-parent of missing a child. Where the hell Daddy
Cops
at?
to see, and her
Where's
behavior, words, and strategies to deflect the cops from certain areas of the house did not go unnoticed. Consequently, her devices were subjected to a forensic analysis where officers would come across a disturbing video recorded on Sunday, January 26th, a day before Gannon supposedly went missing.
Gannon, I promise this is the last time I'm going to ask you. I'm just freaked out, okay? Are you sure you didn't do it on purpose?
He did it.
Okay, you promise. He promised.
On purpose.
Pinky promise.
Pinky.
Okay, alright, so listen, we're gonna have to sell stuff to fix it. So we figure out what we gotta sell. We can sell the sofa, because we gotta get it fixed, so lady, don't be mad at us and kick us out of the house. Okay?
This video was recorded by Letitia when Gannon supposedly dropped a candle on the carpet, leaving a burn mark. What the video doesn't show is that Gannon sustained burn injuries on his arms from the candle, and rather than treating his burns, Letitia is heard scolding him instead. Additionally, during the phone analysis, officers discovered a phone call that Letitia had made to her husband, Albert Stouch, informing him of the situation.
He told me it was just his arms. So I didn't see anything that would have thrown a flag that I had to be like, oh my God, emergency or anything like that.
But if his arms was bubbling, that's not an emergency?
Well, it hadn't broke skin. Like, it was just underneath. In my mind, I'm like, let's evaluate the situation tomorrow and see or whatever. It wasn't burn mark. It was bubbly. I didn't see it as a bad thing. I just knew he was like, it's not hurting. We put aloe on it, and I assumed.
Muppet said, ooh, she done pissed me off. Man, lock the daddy up too. He's cupcake ass. Hey, what the entire... no. Hey, Say, hey, we got okay. My girl done hit the cuffs. When y'all hit them cuffs, I gotta get y'all.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him now.
Daddy ain't even pressing her. He trying to be a soft dude. He trying to be one of the new dudes. Yes, baby, you definitely. I let my wife have a say so, but when some shit going down like that, baby, don't play with me. You all in my lane. You all in my protector lane. So protection means protecting my kids against anybody, even you. So I'm on your ass. Where the fuck is my son? Sorry, excuse my French. Where the heck is my son, baby girl? Daddy, Letitia, this one for you.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Boom, boom, boom.
Now you're off your rocker, mister.
I saw you do it. You shoved her off the terrace. You beat her up and then you killed her.
Daniel, take him out of here. Book him. Murder one.
I'll get you for this. I'll get you for this. Well, I'll worry about 99 years from now.
As heartbreaking as this call is, the burns described are likely second degree because of both the freezing feeling that Gannon described and the presence of blisters. Things aren't adding up, and the story so far paints a really bad light on Letitia. However, officers need to verify what really happened, as it was after this incident that Gannon disappeared. That's why on January 30th, 3 days after Gannon's disappearance, Letitia was called in for an interview so detectives could understand the circumstances surrounding the situation.
So Gannon had started a candle. Again, normal day. He's very responsible in terms of if you give him something and say do this, and like a list to prepare. He's fine. So we let him, do things like that. So,
and they even got shot in the soft interrogation room. We've learned that this is usually for the victims. Baby girl, you ain't no victim. You ain't no victim, baby girl. Like, they took Marquis out his head. That's all I'm gonna say.
So I didn't see a problem with him. Light a candle, whatever. And Lena asked me could she stay up and still watch the rest of her iPad or whatever. It was just her birthday, and I was trying to give her a little bit extra because we went all out for Gannon's birthday. We took him to a Rockies game. We took friends with him.
It is already strange that Letitia is going on several tangents and prefacing this entire conversation with the loving relationship.
And lock Letitia married up too for naming his white girl Letitia. Alright, we go.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him now.
She had with her children, especially with her daughter, Harley Hunt, whom she would refer to as Lena, almost as if she wants to say that whatever happened with the candle was not intentional.
So it starts beeping. It's like a beep, 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 beep. And I thought that someone was coming in the house. I didn't see anything going on. Then it started saying fire, fire, fire. So there was smoke coming up through the basement. So then I ran back downstairs to get Gannon.
Yeah, that ugly dog. That's that hit record. When your kids sing it, you know you're on the right track. Thank you, Modesty. Sharon, bro, listen. It's crazy. Man, take him to get him checked simply because he ain't your child. He injured. I don't give a how minimal it is. Booby hell, man. Booby hell in here, man.
And then the fire was on the floor over here, then on the sofa. So I'm pretending this is the sofa and this is our floor. So it was right here and right here. And I saw the candle that was over here. So there was covers everywhere because the kids always get on about
They leave a lot of covers laying around all the time. I take a whole bunch of them and I go and like basically smash down on the sofa and the fire to put it out. So I got a burn, and then I was like, get up again and started running at that point because it wakes him up. He's alert. He's realizing that the covers and everything's on fire, the carpet's on fire, and we all go outside.
Essentially, what occurred was a freak accident from Gannon. Due to him accidentally knocking over a candle, a small fire had somehow ignited on the carpet in the basement. This was the same cut-up section of the carpet that Letitia had previously shown officers. But this was odd. Second-degree burns by just a knocked-over candle, especially on both arms, is unlikely, if not impossible. Gannon would have also had enough common sense to run away from flames. After all, it was a slow-moving fire caused by a...
It ain't the lie that be pissing me off from a bad liar. It's the fact that you didn't even take the dang on time, and you got the audacity to play with my intelligence, telling me this stupid lie. That's what, it's the audacity, the gall that they have to try to tell us this bold-faced, dumb, and if you ask them to tell you the lie again, they're going to change a part of it every single time. Well, I hate a dumb liar, B. You ain't lie, boy. I don't like it, boy. Nah, V, the only black she got in her is fashionable, evil black spirit. That's a fact, Jack. Hey, look at the handsome little guy. Hey, she set that baby on fire. Yeah, set him on fire. You might as well call me a dumb bitch. Straight up. Then try to guilt trip him just saying that they need to sell some shit so they don't get evicted. Yeah, talking about we got to sell the sofa. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Like, you torture that boy before he died. I'm going to get more pissed off the deeper we get into this. Y'all, I'm soft as cotton when it comes to children. I think we all are. That's why we on Letitia Talk right now. Let's get back to it, y'all.
Candle. If this wasn't strange enough, Letitia begins to recount the injuries Gannon suffered, but this time, they would be different from what she told Albert.
I was scared because my thought process was Albert is going to kill me. Like, because I made a mistake as a parent and forgot to like really check him down.
I think he was 12. Didn't they say he was 12, the brother 12? Yeah, that old raggedy old sectional that you done had the dog on and you done pissed. Man, girl, nobody don't want that, Letitia.
And you really
I got a cousin named Letitia.
A little bit more
cap.
Straight up.
On my dad's side.
So I was freaking out because it's like he's gonna kill me. And Gannon's like, it's okay. Like, there was blood. And like he had on his arms, and as it was peeling, and I should have called. What did he have? I should have called the hospital and just asked, I don't know enough about burns.
Y'all let me know when y'all find some tears out of her face.
But I should have called the hospital and just asked, like,
let me know when you find some tears out of her face.
I made a mistake.
To quote, Letitia just said more than he should have, and secondly, implied that Gannon was somehow bleeding because of burns, an apparent contradiction to what she told Albert. More importantly, this was a massive slip-up by Letitia, and detectives suspect that this fire wasn't a simple mistake. However, there is no way to confirm this situation as of now, but there is one conclusion that officers can make. Letitia is lying. When a suspect is guilty, they often make major changes to alibis, as opposed to someone who is innocent and has little variation in their story. In Letitia's case, she changes major details about the candle incident, especially her response, which was recorded on her phone, which sets off a series of red flags for the detectives, as they now believe that she might go as far as changing her original alibi about Gannon's disappearance too, and begin to question her about it. If this assumption turns out to be true, there is a high likelihood that Letitia is withholding even more crucial information.
He goes in through the garage. I go in. I'm getting ready to put up things, stuff like that. As we got inside, I heard something, but I didn't think anything about it because I thought, maybe Gannon was like doing something. Maybe we were like doing whatever.
Right now is a perfect time for me to tell you that Flash Mob Entertainment CEO Demetrius Dallas, Tay White, has bunches and bunches of programming lined up for you. Flash Mob is a collective of content creators. They're all CEOs on their own right. They have their own brand. But we form together like Voltron to bring you this high quality entertainment. But you ain't got to take my word for it. Got a quick little commercial for you, so you can see what happens on what channel lineup we got that goes on the daily, and you can find you something to watch every single day.
Welcome to the Flash Mob TV lineup, starting with the #1 morning show, The Ones Detective Agency,
And
the new video reaction show starring Tay White in Another One, You're Messing With It. Join us on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Bossman Blake and Uno the One as they host Grown Folk Talk. And the wildest show on the internet, Uno Does the Internet, goes live every night Thursday at 9:05. And Fridays belong to Bandcamp. Join host Modest Moments as she give you a journey into Bandcamp at 6. And on Saturdays, The Ones Detective Agency presents Street Beat, the Overtime Hours. Come get you some overtime Saturday, 9:05. It's a host of things here on Flash Mob Entertainment. Don't miss.
And the guy was in there. And I gave him the code.
The guy from the...
Yeah, it's all my fault. Because I gave him our code to fix the carpet.
Okay.
And I shouldn't have. And then when I walked downstairs, I hear something again. Well, at that point in time, Gannon was on the sofa, and I saw him. And I heard something again, and I walked on around, and he was standing in there. He had on gloves.
In the storage closet?
Yes.
Okay.
He had one of the guns.
Okay.
And I was terrified.
Okay.
So terrified. And then he just knocked me down and like towards Gannon's room. And he was hitting on me. It was like hard, like on the ground. And he was trying to like rape me.
Exactly as predicted, Letitia's alibi has changed from Gannon visiting a friend's house to having an intruder break into her home. But
Is this huzzy sitting on these folks' wicker chair from Bad Clock Furniture? Is she sitting on these folks' wicker chair in them got dang on pink jogging pants from Victoria's Secrets and that lime green shirt with her toes out, lying to this nice Miss White Lady detective lady, talking about somebody broke in her house at gunpoint, raped her, and she just mentioned it.
boom, 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 you a ugly dog. Boom, 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 you a ugly little dog. Boom, you a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, you a ugly little filthy ass dog.
only be the start of her outrageous lies as, according to her, confrontation with this stranger escalates.
And I'm like pleading and like talking and like all these things going on. Mm-hmm. Like just back and forth with him. And why are you doing this? Why did you hurt us? Why are you doing these things? And then he was like on top of me again. And then I kind of lied out again because he just hit my head again. Really? And then, and then he was like, he asked me to give him a suitcase. And I gave him a brown suitcase. And then he hit me on the head again. And I like right here. He just kept like hitting me right there like that.
Okay.
And so then he did that, and then I blacked out again.
Oh. Back to the show.
I was having panic attacks. And then I don't know what happened from there. I really don't. I don't know. I just know that.
It looked like it smelled like enchiladas that have been in the refrigerator for 3 days. Too long. We don't want it, baby. Letitia, keep it. She's a hussy. My mom used to say that, boy. But my mom, 2 things my mama used to say: hussy and jackrabbit. Like if you pull out in front of jackrabbit, she still say that now. She used to have my son when he was 3 years old. He'd be riding the car with his granny. She was like, jackrabbit. He'd be like, jackrabbit. He thought it was funny, but I got that from my mama. Hey, this wench bipolar is, she is. Yeah, Muff, we do need her from this morning, Muff. She didn't play. Hey, this morning she was like, hey, listen to me, bro. You ain't hearing this bullshit. Come on. This what we need. We need her. This helpful works for Disney with all these fairy tales. I bet he was black. Modesty, if she was black, we might have to disconnect this service tonight. We better, because she lying. She better hush. Just stop while you're ahead. Don't nobody want your her fashionable mismatched coochie. Talk to her, boo. Right, Modesty. You know that's their favorite lie. Or Hispanic, one or the other. Hey, that detective said, really? Yeah, she was like, really? Oh, okay. And you see how she tried to move out fast so nobody could look at her big ball. Let me get back to the thing. Let me get on back over here. See,
I did lie. I did. When they came, I did say, get a lift, whatever. You know that. But he never did. He never left to go play. Or I just didn't know what to do, and I panicked in the moment. And I didn't want Albert to be like trying to hurt us because we kind of get a lot of fights. Yeah. And I just want you to know that's the only reason that I made up the lie.
A simple way to check whether she has been assaulted is using a sexual assault nurse examiner.
Yeah, I had blacked out. No, listen. Oh, nah, Deaconess Jenny don't cuss no more. But back when I was coming up, she gave me every cuss word she could muster.
At a local hospital. These are registered nurses who receive special training to collect forensic evidence from assault survivors. Conveniently, Letitia rejected this examination when officers offered it to her. Not only that, but even CCTV footage confirms the fact that no one entered or left the Stout residence after Letitia and Gannon came home. She likely thought that this poorly planned story would absolve her of any crimes. Fortunately, quite the opposite happened. Noticing these contradictions, police officers handed this case over to the FBI, who gathered CCTV footage from neighbors and came to a harrowing realization. The morning after Gannon's disappearance, Letitia rented a Kia Rio for 24 hours and left the house at approximately 8:30 a.m. on the 28th of January. When the car was returned the following day at 8 a.m. on the 29th of January, it had clocked in 955 miles in the span of one day. This could mean only one thing. Letitia had likely murdered Gannon after their return at 2 p.m. and on the morning of January 28th, left to dump his body. While this much is easy to figure out, the exact details surrounding the murder are still not known. This is why 1 month after Gannon's disappearance, on March 2nd, federal investigators called Letitia in for yet another interview to piece together this confusing puzzle of Gannon's disappearance and possibly his murder.
Because of the nature of the warrant, it being a murder warrant, we need to know the real story because you put out quite a few different stories.
About to who?
Well, we heard a lot of the stories to Al.
To Albert?
Mm-hmm.
The reason I already knew someone was listening to him, but because of him not ever being supportive, and I tried originally to talk to him when he first got there. That was the only reason I said those things to him, was just because I was out of anger and out of hurt and not being able to have support. It was nothing to do with me saying those things to him was just being what is the word you want to call it? Selfish or facetious or whatever you want to call it. I did have originally initial different thoughts on certain things, and that was me trying to
basically read him and try to figure the situation out. So I understand that you may have heard those or whatever you may have heard, and that's okay because that totally was not.
What Letitia is referring to hearing are rumors about the friction between her and Albert. Since he was a National Guard, Albert was rarely home, and Letitia felt he gave little attention to her. This had resulted in instability in their relationship, which Letitia initially denies as being small apprehensions she felt about him. However, when the officer confronts her about odd searches on her phone, she goes into a state of absolute panic.
You know, and
I appreciate that, Muff. I'll be working hard to bring y'all quality entertainment for real.
here I even have what you entered in your
Y'all
phone.
make me work harder. I appreciate that.
The stuff that you've entered and deleted, like blood is spurting from an arterial bleed, direct pressure not controlling.
What?
So, one of y'all detectives said that earlier in the case. Y'all said it was jealous. It was jealousy. Was it you? It was two of y'all. It was, I think, with Balls and Muffin. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's get back to it.
I didn't look this up.
It's from your phone.
Blood is what?
Spurting from an arterial bleed.
No.
Somebody did from your phone. I don't like my stepson.
No.
I don't like my stepson. Should I get a divorce?
Whoa.
I'll stalk cheating. I'll stalk Instagram. I'll stalk cheating in Colorado Springs. How to get blood out of sheets.
Out of sheets?
Mm-hmm. I want immunity.
Oh, the blood out of sheets was because we always had always nosebleeds. If I ever looked at blood out of sheets, it was nosebleeds.
Nobody have no always have no damn
anything about artery or something unless it went from something else.
It's on your phone.
And I never looked up anything about my stepson unless someone else did.
The searches that the investigator just...
So you already talking about, I don't like my stepson. Can I get a divorce because I don't like my stepson? So Charlie, you had beef with the boy? Ooh, I hate these type. Y'all. I really do honestly hate these type of individuals. No cap.
named would only be a few of the 34 searches that Letitia made between the 25th and the 28th of January, which is the exact time frame that Gannon went missing. Conveniently, she would have an excuse for every single one of them.
The reason I brought up gangs is you looked up, I want immunity because it was gang related. And this sounds like me. Find me a new husband, find me a rich guy who loves to take care of his kids.
So the new husband is just because I already knew that was about the lady Debbie Sherrill who who wanted to find a new husband after 35 or something. He picked me about Amazon.
Like a lot of these can have nothing to do with this.
It doesn't.
I get it. I'm doing all the work for my stepkids and their mom doesn't help.
Oh, that bothered me. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame
Oh, yes, because I wanted them to be mine. Like,
that's a good
one day,
question.
some people will wish they treated you differently, which I get that. Parenting should be for people, not one. It's a societal person might say.
Diana.
I mean, these make me very sad when I read them because I can see you're doing all the work at home by yourself.
People are so stupid. She texted that to someone. You thought they would not pull your history from the phone. Even her forehead wrinkles line. Man, lock her up. Lock her up. Man. Hey, okay.
Maybe he was a lucky one. His troubles are over. Book him down on murder 1, 2 counts.
And to totally have the kids as my children. That's the point you're not getting. Like, I wanted those kids to be saying to me that I'm their mom.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the person who cares for them, loves them, everything.
If these were not incriminating enough, investigators also found 12 deleted search terms in Letitia's iPhone, all of which pertaining to her wanting to find a new husband and being sick of being with Albert.
What do you do if you suspect a person swallowed poison? Did somebody actually swallow poison?
Poison? I don't know. I always click things and read them. No one
Did somebody swallow it?
No one swallowed any poison.
Okay. You will never forgive me and treat me like a princess. You'll never know when it's too late.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I always search for things when Albert was gone.
What is an Alford plea? Did you figure out what an Alford plea was?
Offered plea?
Yeah.
I think somebody asked me that and I probably searched it.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
You remember? What did you remember?
I don't remember. I just remember something. Because someone was writing that online. So if anyone wrote something online, I looked it up. Just like the other day, someone wrote something about FBI coming or something, and if I see something online, I always Google.
Usually when a suspect undergoes a criminal trial and is found guilty of a crime, they are given a maximum sentence. However, there is a legal loophole to avoid this. If a suspect pleads guilty, yet remains adamant that they are innocent, then they are not given a maximum punishment. Instead, they are given a known punishment for a crime. This is known as the Alford plea. But as always, Letitia has a convenient story for a search as incriminating as this and continues deflecting any and all evidence. Because of this
unless you were listening to that YSL Young Thug Rico case where Gannon took that Alpha plea. Nobody type that shit, girl. You ain't even in that circle. Then be super slow. You don't love the kids or their daddy. Girl, ain't nobody type that. Girl, stop. I Google stuff about the moon and the weather. Me too. And how to improve my podcast and what type of graphics to do. And I be on my goddamn Los Angeles Film School. You'll see that on there. Sometimes I type in big booty girls from, never mind. Let's go back to the
behavior, the detective decides to reroute the conversation elsewhere. A preliminary investigation of the house found blood splotches covering the rear of the truck, Gannon's living space, and even the cut-up carpet.
I've seen the markers from the spray. The spray went from the bed all the way up here. Well, you had to clean it up.
I don't know anything about that.
It comes from aspirated blood.
Okay.
Do you know what that means?
No.
Did they have a laugh? I want to get back so bad. Did they have a laugh?
It means that he didn't accidentally do it.
Okay. Whatever.
So that's what we were waiting on for the warrants, because somebody struck Gannon in the bed.
If someone struck Gannon in the bed, thank God we're...
Why are you laughing? What's funny? What's funny? What's funny? You mangy, filthy, maggot-infested.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Mm, mm, mm.
We were all drugged then, if that's what you're saying happened.
Well, then can you tell me how that blood got on the wall?
Sure.
That's Gannon's blood on the wall.
Okay, well, I guess, sir, if you think you have all the answers, then...
You're making me guess.
I'm not.
You've got the answers.
I'm not making you guess, sir.
It doesn't look like it does on TV. Have you ever watched criminal minds or film parlors?
I don't watch any of that stuff, because I don't do bad things to people.
You know, good people watch those shows.
I don't do any of that. I don't do bad things to people.
Right now, you're the last person with Gannon.
Sharon, either they beating folk up in there, or they doing it so they can capture all the sound and soundproof the room, so their microphones don't got to work hard. And
I don't do bad things to people. I don't.
I don't think you do bad things to people.
I don't do bad things to anyone, and I didn't do anything bad to Gannon.
I think something bad happened to Gannon, and I don't know of a way to get you to tell me about it.
When Gannon returned home on the 27th of January, a doorbell camera had captured audio of neighborhood dogs.
So right there, that cut, you see how it was a big jump? It was a chunk of this case that was removed because she was saying something and they showed pictures. So YouTube had put a strike on them, Dr. Insanity. Shout out to Dr. Insanity. But don't worry. In 1 week, we're going to be on SWAT on Saturdays, and that's going to be uncut. So, get ready.
Being sent into a frenzy by what appeared to be Gannon screaming.
Hey, Mom, I love you. Hey, y'all, look. Jenny in the building. Hey, Mom. Y'all say, hey, Mom. Say, hey, Miss Jenny. I hope you all right, Mom. I love you, too. They told her, they trying to catch every bold-faced lie. They caught every lab
By
one on.
5 p.m.,
Let's go big.
3 hours after these screams, Letitia had ordered her daughter, Harley Hunt, to buy cleaning supplies from a nearby Dollar Tree.
That child got some colored in her. She got a little colored in her. Yeah. Yeah,
Tree at 5 p.m. These included baking soda, vinegar, trash bags, and carpet powder from a nearby Dollar Tree. The baking soda and carpet powder to absorb the odor of blood and clean minor stains on the carpet. The vinegar was bought to remove deeper stains on walls and act as a disinfectant. And the trash bags to hide Gannon's body. A body that officers had missed by mere inches and had been hidden away in some part of the basement or garage. And every single location that Letitia showed officers, the garage, the carpet, and Gannon's room were all locations that Gannon had bled in. Not only that, her searches about human anatomy from before indicate that she stabbed Gannon in the artery, which resulted in arterial spray, after which Letitia desperately tried to clean up the evidence of her crimes. This is also the reason she had backed up all the way into her driveway.
So that's why she went over there and tried to get her a little shade of color. And it wasn't the right flavor. She wanted that chocolate. Hey. Lou say, hey, lock her up.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him, now.
As the rear end of her vehicle was filled with blood, indicating that abuse had taken place prior to them returning home. Knowing that the investigator is catching on to this story, her initial attempts of feigning innocence now turn into desperate attempts to deflect everything that she is told.
Why would I hurt our child? I had everything in the world. Why? I have no motive. None. Don't have the first motive.
We had the last 10,
everything I wanted in my life, I had it.
This one gonna shock
you. Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense all the time. What happened inside of the house?
You think she gonna get?
I'm sure I don't even know what you're talking about.
But you,
all I can tell you is.
Let me know.
Notice that she uses the word motive, which is often terminology that is used by law enforcement when charging a criminal, corroborating the fact that she had done her due diligence about the law in case she got caught, just like her searches about the Alford plea. Regardless,
it be sometimes criminals that be doing stuff like this to children, bro. That kid, you were his protection. That man daddy went to work. You know what I'm saying? That man daddy probably was paid, so he had to fight to get his son or something like that. Or mama might have perished or passed away. So you know that bond was tight with his jit. And you took that because you was mad at the type of relationship they had. You were jealous of that man, bro. You should be able to not be in prison. You should be like, they should put you outside like in a little camp, like a little tent. And if it rains, whatever, but you just outside. You don't need no shelter. Whatever the elements do to you, do to you. Hell.
Investigator knows that there is a limit to how much she can refuse cold, hard facts, and begins to pressure her even further by promising her that he is more concerned about Gannon's safety rather than her crimes.
You did this or not, it doesn't matter to me.
Life.
With all the evidence that they have, the reason why it took so long.
She did it because she was always home alone with the child while her husband was away. That's why
they could win.
Out here Googling how to catch a new rich man. Yeah.
She was out there, nobody homicides before. They have more.
But she probably one of the ones that cried. She wanted to be a housewife and she wanted 100% man. You got 100% man. They put you in that house. You can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing but watch them babies and raise and make that house. And you ain't got no no more. You ain't got no passion no more. That boy got to work like a dog. So you ain't got no time for you he ain't got no time to rod you down. So now you in here feeling some type of way. You're looking for a new man on the internet. You done got on one of these little Tinder sites and you done got with Ricky. Ricky done put that work on you. Now you like, oh my God, Ricky done put the work on me, and Albert's just always gone. And all he cares about is little. Tell me I'm wrong now. Tell me I'm wrong. Back to the show.
In this case, than we do on most of them.
Okay, sir. But if you have what you need, why do you keep asking me?
Because our goal is to find Gannon. Our goal is not to prosecute you.
A glass one with needles
That is
coming
the
out of
district
all hot
attorney's
clothes
job.
on the
We're
floor and rocks for a
investigators.
pillow.
And like you've just seen, I do a poor job about half
Go
the
to my
time because
squad
I have
car,
to
meet me
guess.
around the corner.
Because
Get
as
it,
much as
dad,
we
gonna
try
go
to
ahead and
track
offer.
you with
Oh
your
God, bro, that's what I'm
cars and your
saying.
phones and whatever else, there are gaps.
Facts.
We do have, like I told you, the blood in
just
the
like
house. We do have, do you know about the board?
Detective, since you working hard, I gotta listen to what you tell me to do. You tell me to lock up. You said lock up.
Now you're off your rocker, mister.
I saw you do it. You shoved her off the terrace. You beat her up and then you killed her.
Dano, take him out of here. Book him. Murder one.
I'll get you for this. I'll get you for this. Well, I'll worry about 99 years from now.
Letitia?
Oh.
Not the procrastinating liar.
I'm sorry, sir. What?
The board that has Gannon's blood on it that was thrown in the forest.
Okay. So all right, so what?
You got your DNA on it.
Presented with such overwhelming evidence, a suspect would usually crack under the pressure and allow themselves to be arrested. In Letitia's case, however, not only does she keep refuting everything the detective has to say, but even goes as far as accidentally giving him even more incriminating information.
So what she's doing is trying to get the Alfred plea. She's already given up, like, okay, they caught me, but let me get the lesser punishment so she can feel that she still has the upper hand. Ooh, I tricked him, I beat him. Because most narcissists, it's all about self. And that's all she's thinking about right now in this situation with self. The whole time, even in her relationship, it was all about her. It wasn't about her husband, wasn't about her kids. It's about everything. I bet you that man provided her everything that she wanted because she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? And Albert looked kind of tambourine players to me. That's just me. He looked like he be in the church with the. But that probably his first little bad thing, and he put her in the house, and she couldn't rock with it. She couldn't get down with it. Just wasting time to get through the T. What's that, Modesty? Tell me. Girl, just tell them what they already know. You did it. Right, Nu. Let's get back to it and wrap this one up, y'all.
The blood that you or your team allow people to be in the house.
That has no bearing on it.
Okay, well, if it doesn't, then okay.
It doesn't.
Okay, so.
You ready to tell me the last time you saw Gannon?
Maybe check one of them, because...
I bet you they can tell me the last time they saw Gannon, even though it was months before.
Your answer.
I bet Al can tell you the last time he saw Gannon, even though he didn't know that was going to be the last time.
Damn,
I guarantee you he's got an image of Gannon.
I do you something.
The last one with Letitia.
Hey, Theo.
Now, Letitia has just agreed that she was the last person who saw Gannon. Not only this, but throughout this interview, she has also admitted to Gannon's injuries, blood locations, and motives. With all of this information that Letitia herself provided, this was less of an interrogation and more of a confession of murder. Letitia was a broken individual. She cast aside her husband and 2 children because of 2 major reasons. 1, Albert's job in the National Guard made her resent him and wish she was married to someone better. 2, her extreme inferiority complex towards Gannon's biological mother, Landon Bullard. It was later found that during the candle incident, Gannon had wished for his mom to be present, which sent Letitia into a psychotic break, and she attempted to mask a murder in the form of an accidental fire. This failed attempt only added fuel to the fire, so the very next day she called in a vacation for...
So it wasn't even no pressure with Lil Gannon. First Bill had his heart. You ain't know how to play the second fiddle. Ooh. So you killed what connected them. You killed what connected them because you didn't know how, because baby mama. And see, baby mamas, them first baby mamas, they always feel like they just, a step above and better. I mean, I ain't shit. Hey, but I had a question on one of my podcasts about that. Why do baby mamas feel like the first baby mama feel like they better than all the other baby mamas? I don't care if you got 63 of them. I'm the one. You feel me? Am I making that up? Come on, y'all can be honest with me now. This is a little overtime. We ain't even on the books today. I got y'all paycheck. Y'all hit the like button? Did you hit the like button? Now hit that like button so you can get paid. But that's for real. Y'all always swear y'all the number one now. Y'all always causing that ruckus. And you got and little Tisha ass could not deal with that BM1 pressure. She couldn't deal with being BM2. And it took her over the edge, man. It took her over the edge, bro. Straight up. This girl said I was thinking more like Squidward, but yeah, Daria. Yeah, she do look like Daria. Daria, Modest Moments. Hey, she look like a combination of Squidward and Daria. How you gonna get mad because that baby want his mama? Yeah, not Dora the Explorer, boss. Y'all hell, boy. Y'all hell for real. She didn't have to do that baby like that. Not at all. Not at all, man. They'll say, hey, everybody. Hey, when we get paid, hey, we gonna get paid Friday. Friday, hell yeah, we gonna get paid Friday, man. You know the money on the check came in. That boy Earl, man. Earl been doing his thing, man. Earl was over there watching on IG. I ain't gonna write about, but he is watching on IG. He don't want y'all to ask about them checks. Earl don't want y'all to ask about them checks over there on IG. Muff, you let me be late for work tonight. Shaking my head. Look, see, it was an emergency case, so I ain't marked nobody tardy today. We gonna get back to it. Let's wrap this one up.
Work and spent the day brutally murdering Gannon and erasing any traces of her crimes. With these findings, there was no escape for Letitia, and 8 days after this interview, she was officially arrested for her crimes. And while being transported to a county jail, out of pure frustration,
Did I tell you about the highway collection? I think I did, but I ain't show you no commercial. Let me show you.
Hey, G, this shit hard. Fuck, nigga.
Steve-O go crazy.
She say she like my lingo, like the way I talk. She like a nigga style, the way I put it on. And she can tell a nigga pay, don't have to show it off. But she can tell by all these sticks that I'm a fucking boss. She love the way I smell, she love a nigga fragrant. She see the way I hustle, love the way I take risks. She peeping how I move, she see I taught her game. Uno the one she had a real, she can fuck with mine. Before I fell off from the wrench, I had the wrench, that mean I'm dressing well. Barbies all around me with toy bodies like they from a tale. For those who try to infiltrate, I feel sorry for you infidels. You used to be the shit, but took a dip like Caitlin's rookie year. These women that you chasing, crave my presence, we are not the same. Heavy like I'm.
And if you would like to advertise on any of my platforms right now, any show that I have that I'm in charge of, that I run, send me a 30-second to 1 minute video clip of clearly pronouncing your business and what you do, clearly pronouncing contact information and your logo, and I'll drop it on Even Swap ain't no swindle. Even Swap ain't no swindle. Drop it in my inbox at Facebook, Demetrius Dallas, and we'll get you in there. Now let's get back and wrap up tonight's nightcap. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight too.
and insanity, she turns to the only other option she has, becoming a fugitive.
She keeps threatening me. Stop.
This fool done jumped on 12. This fool done jumped on 12, bro. She is a bona fide jackass, man.
Was arrested for murder?
Ben, will you just...
Did he do it?
Oh, I can't imagine that he did. He is such a gentle, kind, intelligent person.
Well, he sounds like some kind of nice guy.
He is. He's Arthur Saxon.
From the radio?
Yes. Oh, you'll like him, Ben. He's smart and he's clever.
He's a genuine, true jackass.
She keeps threatening me.
Stop it.
Well, she keeps on threatening me. I have stopped it. She keeps on.
She got out of the restraints.
She keeps on. Threatening me.
Put your arm down.
I will for you. She keeps
Put your arm down. Put your arm down.
Well, she...
Kathy done got on her head. She telling me, I put my arm down for you. This fool done jumping on police, bro. This fool done jumping on police, bro. Nobody ain't threatening. She keep on threatening me. She keep on threatening me. Who threatened you? Letitia. Who threatened you? I would have headbutt the hell out of Letitia, square in her nose. Clap. Yeah, get out of here, Tisha. Where
She was threatening me the whole time.
Tisha?
I will with you. I said I would with you.
Give me your arm now.
Well, I said I would with you. I said I would with you. I said I would with you. I'm just asking to breathe. That's it. Just to breathe. That's all I want to do is breathe. You're hurting my arm.
My phone is jacked.
You're hurting my arm. You're hurting my arm.
Tisa,
I just want my arm. It's hurting my arm.
They beat Marquise so damn bad, he ain't got no eye. But they do got him a good little goddamn apparatus, right? They got her hemmed up, boy. Susan got her jaws like she got them trying to readjust her jaw for some mouth-to-mouth for CPR. Yeah.
Just let my arm out.
It is ironic that Letitia complains about not being able to breathe, about how her arm hurts and how she's uncomfortable. Yet, when she did even worse to poor Gannon, she was filled with nothing but ecstasy and couldn't help but laugh in the face of the officers. Even more tragically, the circumstances that Gannon's body was found in would prove that his death was not instant. It was slow and painful. On March 17, 2020, 49 days after his murder, a maintenance worker found a suitcase under Escambia Bay Bridge in Pace, Florida, 1,300 miles away from the Stouch home.
That woman drove to Florida and dropped that man's body off in the suitcase. I would go to see her on visitation. I would be, oh yeah, let's get some conjugals, baby. Yeah, I love you. I kill her right there in that jail cell.
And inside was Gannon's body. Autopsies done on the body showed high levels of acetaminophen and hydrocodone. While these are generally pain medications, hydrocodone...
Oh, you drugged that boy, you filthy, nasty, mangy dog.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly, ugly, ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly little filthy ass dog. Boom, boom, boom.
Never prescribed to Gannon. It was prescribed to his father, Albert Stouch, who kept the prescription hidden in his nightstand, the location of which only Letitia was aware of. This means he was forcibly drugged to reduce the pain of his injuries, possibly in an attempt to fuel Letitia's sick fantasies. However, this was not the end of it. A gunshot wound in his jaw meant that after Letitia had her fun, she ended his life almost immediately.
What he mean after she had some goddamn fun? She sexually assaulted that boy? I ain't gonna jump to conclusions. Really, right before I go to bed, Lord, this dog. I'm sorry. I got some guards on the inside that's gonna handle her. Hey, get her right, boss. They need to slip her. Never mind.
For nearly 2 months, Letitia was well aware of all these crimes. When she was finally put to trial, phone calls would be shown in court with Letitia begging Albert to stop cooperating.
Look up Happy Face, the ugliest dog in the world. Do he got dog downs?
With investigators so she could get immunity.
I need to know something about my son. I need to know something about Gannon. Do you know if he's safe? Do you know, is he safe? Where is he at? Do you have anything?
And if I kill Gannon, really?
What about this? I'm trying to think of any way to cue the police to offer you immunity if they can, okay?
Because they'll try to incriminate me for this.
Oh, that was the daddy. That was the daddy that's talking about he gonna ask the police, can you get immunity? Oh, you. Well, what the? You better be glad my little niece and nephew watching Modest with Deuce and Journey, because what the farfig nougat? What the farfig nougat? You lent liquor. Boy, you pie. You soft. Immunity? Here I am trying to figure out a way I can get my country in jail. You talking about let her free. You trying to cue the police to give you immunity. But you pee-wheel. You pee-wheel, boy. Let me go on and let you, boy. It ain't nothing but 2 minutes of this left here. 3 seconds, maybe.
I need immunity.
I think they give it to you because this is big that he was there and they missed it. Because then they're going to want to cover their shit for not finding him.
Regardless of these desperate attempts, Albert continued to cooperate with authorities to convict Letitia of her crimes. 3 years later, on May 8th, 2023, Letitia's trial concluded, a life sentence in prison without parole plus 156 years, the maximum possible sentence under Colorado law.
Ooh. Oh, that heifer drove from Colorado to Florida. Oh, she meant that. She meant that, bruh. Daddy was too sweet too. You right. He was too sweet, y'all. But y'all, I told you we just gonna get in and out real quick. We weren't gonna do you, but we almost did the regular show. But she got the proper time. She got like plus 156 with no possibility of parole. She got a good see you next lifetime. She got that good Erykah Badu. Good Erykah Badu. Man, hey, I want to say I really enjoyed y'all company this evening. I appreciate y'all coming in and getting this extra overtime. But it's still y'all, Boss and a few of the other detectives, Modesty and Booby, they asked. I heard about checks being mentioned. And I just needed to give y'all a quick reminder before we get out of here how the checks work. It always start, man, with my boy. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the morning, bright and early, 9:05. If you come in there trying to throw your church finger up, you know what you're going to get. That's duty. Come over here and help us file these tickets and, bring in some donuts or something. And when you come in, if you're late, bring some gifts. Early, I always put some donuts in the comments. Put some coffee in there. Man, put some vegans, something in there for me. Hey, man, y'all have a good night tonight, man. Sleep tight. Hey, say your prayers before you go to bed. And I ain't talking about laying on your back. Get on your damn knees and pray. Like you was taught. I see y'all in the morning. I love y'all. I'm finna let y'all know, bro, who y'all need to holler at about them checks, man. If you still having problems with your checks, this is who you need to talk to.
Good morning. My name is Sylvester DeMonte Jenkins. Sylvester DeMonte Jenkins. And I am from the HR department of DaOnes Detective Agency. It has been brought to my attention that Uno the One has not been forthcoming with you all. He brought Officer Hansy in to discuss your Munyon and checks. It was brought to my attention that you have not received it. Pardon me. Received your Munyon and checks. For anyone that has an issue with Uno the One, the lead detective here, leave me a message in my inbox. S. DeMonte Jenkins. We will have a fair and honest practice as long as I'm in charge of HR. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for being great detectives. And make sure you're sharp when you come to work. Thank you. Good day.
Here this morning, police are looking for a suspect,
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The Ones Detective Agency, with your captain, Uno the One.